Internet Explorer browser hacking. So let's talk about how the IE works, and let me see, this is your Internet Explorer. So Internet Explorer is here. I'm trying to open my Internet Explorer. So let's see how we are able to extract the informations from Internet Explorer. Let me increase the size of the page, and as usual, right click properties, I'll make the startup position as center screen, and the form border style as none, and the back color I'll make it as black. Looks good. Now over here I got my design Firefox, Control A, Control C, and paste it here, Control V. I got it. Now let's change the text as now let's hack the Firefox browser. Internal, make it as Internet Explorer browser. And over here it's Internet Explorer browser extraction and history hacking techniques. Good. Let's start our project. So hope it's interesting. Now we are into the reaching the end of the project. Let me add the library using URL history library. That's good. Now let's use this library to do something. So I need to create an object for that library. So the object is URL wrapper history wrapper class. For that I created an object URL history. This is equal to new URL wrapper class. It as history wrapper. Now we will have the next one, URL history wrapper class dot start URL enumerator, as the enumerator is equal to URL history wrapper dot get enumerator. So what I'm trying to do is I created so there is a wrapper class, URL history wrapper class, for that I created an object. So get the enumerator, get the objects enumerator, get the data types and everything, and feed it into this object. Now as usual I'll try to create the table. This time I feel boring, so let me have a copy paste work here. I'll take this one from the previous module. Copy Firefox browsing hacking. I took this 5 lines of code, paste it here. Oops, I didn't copy it properly. Just pasted it here. Okay. So the big piece of work is gone. Now I'm trying to traverse this enumerator one by one. So I'm making it as one by one. Copy this one, paste it here. While enumerator dot move next. Move next. I'll get my title. Let's have string URL, string title. You can have the title as empty. I want to do a small change to replace the slash and everything. So what is the enumerator you are getting? .current .url, which I'm getting, I'll replace it with if there's any comma is coming, so I need to do a change, like if there is any next line is coming, I have to replace it. Comma, single quotes. Over here I'll do a minor change. So this is a piece of code I've written to replace it. Looks like there is an issue. We'll sort it out in the later stage. Let me check it out. What could be the issue? Like we will sort it out later. Let's move on to the next piece of code. So over here I need to do some changes. So this is error which I want to fix it. Now I'll go with the try loop. Let me finish this one before closing it. I need a catch loop, right? Catch. I should have a catch. It should be an exception. Okay. So let me take the title. We can have no need of replace at present. Let's finish this one like this. So title, I need to take it out. So because some of the project they don't have title. They don't have title, leave it. So I'll write as title is equal to string dot is null or empty enumerator dot current dot title. I have a question mark. Enumerator dot current dot last visitor dot toString. If I didn't get anything, make it as empty. That's it. So this is kind of a ternary operator. So I'm checking your string is null or empty. If it is null or empty, go for printing this one or print this one. So it's a kind of a ternary operator. So I got the title now. Okay, so I want to write a small piece of code to check whether both the things are there. Okay, so I need only, it will give lots of information. I don't want those information. So I'm checking out like whether my URL, I'll have an int val is equal to url.index of, the index of should have www. And I'll check this one like whether it got HTTP. To check, to fetch only the websites. So I need to make it out as val1. If val greater than 0 or val1 greater than 0. If the condition satisfied, obviously I need to fetch it. So I'll go to my Firefox browser hacking, I'll write this, take this code, put it here. It's the same piece of code, right? Okay, looks like I'm happy with my code. Let's see what is the output I'm fetched. Data grid view dot data source is equal to hacking table. Yes, that's it. This is the code. So let me try to run it to check whether I'm getting any data. Fantastic. So we got the data. That looks really good. I'm putting it as wikidiki.com to see I'm getting any other extra data. I click it. Let me close this one. I didn't write the piece of code for this one. Let me check it out. Oops, I didn't write any code. So this dot close to close the window. Okay, start. Click it. That's awesome. We got the data now. So I think we are ending up with our module 4. If you want to have a background picture, something like that, right click properties, background picture, background image. Let's have this one. Looks good. Have this one. That's it. So we got our 4th module running up, and let's finish the 5th module, which is really simple. It's really simple. I'll go back here. I'll click it here. This is my 5th module, computer hacking track user action. Right click properties. Let me go to my center screen option, and the background color should be black, and the font style is none, and I'll increase the size of the form. Now go to my IE, Control A, Control C, copy it, paste it here. This one, track user action module in the computer. It's good. I'll write the piece of code. This dot close. This is the final module where I'm trying to make out track user action module. Click it. I'm going to write the code. What I'm going to do is, like, I'll go to my Internet Explorer browser hacking option. I'll copy this one, paste it here, and in this button underscore click, I got lots of code, right? I took this code and I pasted it here. On the other end, I'll try to remove this one. I try to comment it. I'll try to comment it. So whatever data, no condition, push it into the system. That's it. Let's see. I'm going to build it. That's it. The module is over. We got only 2 or 3 minutes to finish it. Click it. You are able to see what are the human actions done on my machine. So what are the objects, and apart from that we got the website details also, browsing details from IE also. If you feel like I don't want those information, well and good, you can revoke it. You can revoke this one. If I can have this one, put it here, else do, paste it here. Let's see how it works. So this is the final module. I'm clicking it. We go down. Looks like the HTTP is coming. HTTPS and HTTP is coming. Probably I need to sort on this one also. I should have HTTP HTTPS. I can have TTP because H is becomes 0, right? So I should not have this one. So I'll have value 2 is greater than 0. Okay, let's see whether I'm getting the outputs. Click it, yes. These are the objects you access in your computer, and the website is remote. So these are the forms the guy tried to access it. So this is how you are able to track the user's action in your computer. Okay, I think that's the end of our project, and we're going to give the background image to finish it. Background image, click it. Let's have the same picture which looks good. Yes, we are ready to go. So rebuild it. Now let's run it to see whether my project is good. So computer network instruction, I'm able to get the data, looks good. Google Chrome, since I opened this one, so I close it. Google Chrome, yes, I'm able to fetch the data, looks good. Firefox, looks good. My Internet Explorer looks good, and my track user action looks good. So that's the end of this particular project, and this is to motivate the students to do their own project by their own, and also to motivate the ethical hacking world. So you can do the project, and this is our YouTube channel, WikiTechie Code. Apart from this, this is our website WikiTechie, where you are able to fetch all the information. Let me check it out whether my internet is up. It's good. So go to wikitechie.com. Under wikitechie.com, go for projects. Over there, you are able to see the projects and everything. So thank you from Venkat. So everything is over. So thank you from Venkat. I'm a Microsoft guy, and Microsoft most valuable professional. And this video is for social purpose. Thank you. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and this is our, at last I got the YouTube channels and everything. So this is our channel, you can subscribe, and this is our website. Under that you click the projects, and you'll be getting a lot of projects upcomingly. You'll be getting a lot of projects, you can use it.